Hey everybody, how's it going? It is your friend Leopardman102. We're back with a new video today, and I know what you're thinking. Okay, you're looking at this and you're like, dude, why is there nothing on here? You're right, let me fix that. Isn't that better? Phones! And just when you think there's not enough phones, I've got another one, but this one's not going to be on this video because this one is a specialized type of phone. Take a look. This is a Microsoft Windows phone, so we're going to be talking about this one at a later date. But today, I am going to be talking about something that is a really cool feature of Androids and why I will always be an Android guy and not an iOS, iPhone type guy. No offense to you Apple lovers out there. But Androids have this really cool feature that they have been doing for a very long time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have 3 sheets of, like, not even script, but just cool stuff about this. We're talking about, you know, if you didn't read the title on the video, we're talking about Android Easter eggs today. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dude, what the heck is an Android Easter egg? Let me go ahead and explain it a little better. Android has had hidden Easter eggs since Android 2.3 Gingerbread, which was released in 2010, where the first one appeared. What did it look like, you guys ask? It was a quirky zombie and gingerbread-themed image accessed by tapping the Android version in settings. And this is continued with most major Android releases, each version having its own surprise, which is why we have a ton of these here. If you're wondering, yeah, these are old phones that I've collected over the years. Family members, me, crap like that. And I kept meaning to, you know, recycle these things because, like, this one right here is mine. This is the biggest piece of junk I ever owned, right? But it's like, there's no point in having these anymore because obviously they don't do anything anymore. Like, they're cool, but they don't do anything anymore. They're not very practical. The only reason that I'm not going to recycle the Windows phone is because, I'm sorry, this is a Windows phone. This is like 6 times cooler because it deserves its own video. We're going to go through this if you guys like this one at a later date. But they've been doing this for a long time, since 2010, like I mentioned. I don't, unfortunately, have any that are that old. The oldest one I have in here is from Android 7, which is about 2018, according to my sheet that I wrote down. As in wrote, I mean typed. But, no, it's really cool, because, like, these Easter eggs are added by Android engineers as a creative tradition. So they're not, like, marketing decisions or anything like that. The first 10 had dessert names, but the Easter eggs continued anyway. 5 to 7 are also considered like the golden era for Android Easter eggs because they had playable games, which I will tell you, I can't figure out how to operate 7's playable game, but 15 and, what's the other version? What's the version that mine's on? Hang on a sec. So this is mine, and this is how you can get into the settings. I've got Android 16 on this thing. This is my daily phone or whatever, but, I'll show this in more detail at the end of the video, and I'll show how you get to it, but they're still doing it, and this one actually does have a playable game. So if you're running an Android 15 or 16, you gotta try this. So at the end of the video, you better try this. You better comment it down below if you thought it was cool, because I will be sad if you don't comment. Now, obviously, I could go on all day about talking about these interesting facts, but a lot of you are probably wondering, how do you even get into this? So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate it on one of the older phones. But it's really easy. All you gotta remember is you just go to your settings, your about phone, and then your Android version. Every phone's gonna have it laid out different, but I'll go ahead and just do it on one of the old Android 7s to show you. Let me go ahead and see if any of them are gonna boot. Okay, let me go ahead and boot this one in. I am gonna keep the passcode to the side. But yeah, you go to your settings, okay? We're in settings now. You're gonna go down to, on this one where it would say more, or no. I'm a liar. See, guys, I'm a liar. You have to go to General in your settings. You have to go down to About Phone. And then all you got to do is you just got to look for where it might say Software Info. So on this one, Software Info is right here. Let me go ahead and brighten that screen so I can show you guys. And then right here where it says Android version 7 under that Software Info, spam it, and bam, you have a game. Now, it says that this one's a game, but I can't figure out for the life of me how to operate it, because every time I, like, hold it, and it freaks out on this phone anyway, but every time I try and hold it, it does nothing. I spam it, it does nothing. So, and then it gives me, like, a little block icon, and I'm sorry if the camera quality isn't great, guys. I'm not using my normal camera, but then it gives you, like, a little cat icon down there. So I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do here. It's very confusing, but we're going to go through, we're going to look through some of the other Android versions of this, starting with 7. So this is Android 7. This is just an old LG. I'm pretty sure this is an LG Harmony, or no, LG M327. So older phone, hasn't been updated since like 2019. So let's move on to and this one's got a broken power button. So let's go move on and take a look at some other Easter eggs. The next one's on my personal favorite phone, or not favorite phone, favorite Android version, which is Android 8. This is my old Galaxy Ant Prime 3 from like 2018. This phone, ever since I owned it, was the biggest piece of junk I ever owned. It was obviously like your budget phone, right? Let me tell you something. It was bad. This thing was atrocious because even when I had it when it was new, the battery in it would go bad, and so it would randomly just shut itself down. This is one of the very few phones that, if I remember correctly, and I don't know if I can get it because I have like no nails, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that you can take out the battery by the back case. I'm not going to attempt to do it because obviously if I attempt to do it right now, it's not going to work. But of course I have to put in an encrypted security because when I had this phone, I learned what developer options were. And I did way too much stuff on this thing. So look at that. You even get this beautiful super laggy screen. This thing was laggy even when I owned it. And it has the worst battery life known to mankind. It's atrocious. It's terrible. Eventually it'll be, turned on. So give it to like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years. I'll report back when it actually boots up. Okay, so we're booted into this one. This is my old phone, so I don't mind showing you one thing, and that's my dog. That's Phoenix. I still have him. He was a little rescue that I got back in 2017. I think that photo was around 2018, because that's when I had this phone, and that's when I used this one. Because this was like the third phone I ever owned. Another cool thing with this one that I did have on here, if I can get it to load, give me a sec, guys. I'm going to see if I had the videos on here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you pre-YouTube, or never made it to YouTube me, talking about a vacuum cleaner tech review. Alright, let's just get a quick snippet of this. Okay, that's the ringtone. Volume, it might load. It's considering my offer. That is because my little... Let's try this again. It's loading again.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your friend Leopardman102, back with a new video. Now, I know this kind of looks a little bit different.
Ain't that beautiful? Now, let me go ahead and show you guys how to get into the settings on an Android. Even though this is a terrible Android, it's pretty easy to get into your settings. You go to your settings tab, right? We're booting up in there. Here we are. We're gonna go to where it says About Phone. Don't mind the fact that I turned on developer options. I don't even remember how I did it. Now we're going to go ahead and go down, and we're going to see if I go to software information. Okay, Android version 8.0, we're spamming it. This one is probably my favorite because you just see this dot, right? Well, if you spam it multiple times, I think it's if you spam it. It's either if you spam or hold. Okay, it's if you hold. You get this mildly creepy yet kind of cool octopus background, and I'm gonna admit it's kind of creepy, but what's funny is you can drag him around. Is it mildly terrifying? Yeah. Do I understand why they put this one in? No. Is it kind of amusing though? Yeah. And was it quite the flex back in the day telling my friends that I knew how to do this? Oh yeah, that was... They always used to mess around with this thing when we'd go on road trips and stuff, so... Oh, and apparently you can bring it this way, and it freezes. Yeah, that's an Android. Woo! The next phone is also one of my old ones. I think this was my first phone to ever have a fingerprint sensor on the back, which... Alright, it actually still had the fingerprint thing unlocked. Like, it still worked. And for some reason, this phone's still connected to the internet, which... I'm gonna take care of that real quick, because we don't need internet. I'm gonna, fix that, and see if I can clear these notifications. Less than 10% of device space left? I don't want to hear it. So, this phone here, this is the next one in the series. This is Android 9. So we've gone from 7, 8, this is gonna be 9, so I'm gonna go into the settings, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do this one on my own, because this one, it's in About Phone, and honestly, I think you guys get the concept. Android version 10, we spam that, buddy. And this is the most minimalist one. This is also when they stopped naming them dessert themes for some reason, even though 8 is an octopus game, so I don't really understand that, but this one you just kind of drag it around and Android 10, wow. You can drag the numbers. Wow. That's so cool. But yeah, that's this one. Boy, this next one's a fun one. We got ourselves a Nokia. And what's hilarious is I'm pretty sure I have 3 of these Nokias. I don't know where the other one went. I don't know why we have 3. I remember that my brother got one and my dad got one, but I'm wondering if my mom ended up getting one too. All I know is, yeah, it still works. If I remember correctly, this is the one that runs Android 10 on it, but it is so hard to get to, just because, or Android 11. I'm not sure, actually. Because I thought this one ran Android 9, but apparently I was wrong, which means I did this in the wrong order, which means I'm sorry, everybody. I have failed. This one's the one that's a pain to get to. Because, like, when I go under to the settings on this one, there's so many different things that I don't even know where it is. I gotta remember. Okay, this might, oh, there we go. I'm dumb. It's under About Phone. Okay. This is the Android 9 version one. So this is Android 9. So I thought my Motorola was Android 9, but no, it was this one. So you spam it. I probably put up a text here, but I'm gonna put it up real quick anyway. This one is very colorful, so if you have a light sensitivity or motion sensitivity, I would advise not watching this part. I will try and figure out how to put a timestamp underneath, and I'll put a warning at the beginning of the video that it contains flashing lights, so I'll try and put a timestamp. I'm not great at editing. I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a while, so. But yeah, this is Android 9's. I don't know why it's like this. If I remember correctly, it says for the Android 9 while I wrote down, this is called Pi. It's a colorful digital paint board. Users could draw and doodle. Again, I feel like that's not right, because I don't see how you write on this. I'm pretty sure some of the information I got was wrong, but nonetheless, it's still really cool. It's very, very, very weird though, because like it messes with your eyes, and I don't know how I feel about it. But I've tried spamming it, I've tried holding it. Nothing I can seem to do can get it to like actually write on there, so I don't know. But that's Android 9. And then we got 2 more to show you guys, and oh, okay, apparently if you rotate it, it just changes colors. That's fascinating. I guess we're learning something new today. It's got multiple different colors on here. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't know what the point of this one is, but it's kind of cool. Yes, another Motorola. This is a G5, I'm pretty sure, and I will tell you, I've had one of these before. I did not like mine at all. That was before I got in Samsung, like a more nicer Samsung, but what I did like, they had stylus, which is kind of cool. This one here, I'm pretty sure also had like a little like stylus thing you could do, like you could draw on it and stuff. I did not like mine though. Like, I had this Motorola right here that I was showing you guys, this one. This thing I loved, because this was a very simple 3-day battery life Motorola. This thing I'd be lucky to get 2 days out of. And when I got it, I was so upset because it just didn't do what I needed. So, anyway, I'm going to go down to the About Phone. On this one, it shows right here, Android version 12, and we're going to go ahead and spam that. And we have a clock on this one, which again, cool. Don't quite understand the purpose. I feel like they should bring back games with these, because I think that's more fun. But it is kind of cool. Again, all these things have different Easter eggs, and I think it's cool, like, if you have one just to be able to show it off, and I thought it'd be cool to explore some of the older versions of it and just see what it's like. I'll be honest, I don't even know if you can use Android 12, like, nowadays. Like, I don't even know if they make phones with Android 12 anymore, which is weird to think about, because that was only a few years ago, but... Alright, last one I have personally for you guys is going to be Android 16 and 15, which are the same thing, so I'm just doing it on what I have convenient next to me, which is my Android 16 phone that I still use. For anyone wondering, by the way, in case they didn't see what type of phone I had, I have a Z Flip 6, and in case any of you were wondering, I don't like it, don't get one. The only reason I say that is because I've gone through multiple. It seems like they all have their own issues. So like, I had a Z Flip 4, the screen went on it, that was without me even dropping it. I had a Z Flip 6 in blue, the antenna on the inside busted on it, so I couldn't take phone calls. So then they sent me a refurbished one, and now I have another one, and it's a whole thing. But Android 16, this one is cool, because I think 15 and 16 do the same thing, where I think it's if you hold it, or is it if you spam it? Or is it not? Why is it not working? There we go. You hold it, and it's gonna bring you to an entirely different thing hidden in your phone. And what it is it's a spaceship game. And apparently your only goal is to just land on planets. I mean, there's even an auto mode down here, and like, it just kind of does everything for you. And then you end up landing on different planets, and then it just kind of comes up here and tells you how many you've landed on. But like, look at this. Is this not insane? This is just a little mini game that they have on these phones. My personal favorite Android Easter egg would be 8 and then 16. Because I think this is just really freaking cool. Alright guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. If you guys did like it, do me a favor, smash the like button, hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel. We kind of do everything on this channel. And again, apologies on the slightly outdated equipment that I use to actively record. This is what I got right now, so until I can get another camera that's slightly higher quality, this is what I got. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you want to see a Windows Phone video as well, put that in the comments down below. We might be doing that on the next tech review that we do. Or if there's anything you guys want, content-wise. I do gaming, I do pretty much anything you can think of. And also, last but not least, the only thing I am going to mention is I have one question for all of you, and that is, what was your favorite Android Easter egg, and did you ever find any of these? I'd love to hear stories about it, so let me know. Or if you learned something new today, let me know, because I love hearing that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, take care. Alright guys, what's going on? So I literally just finished filming a video on old tech, okay, like a ton of it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you didn't see the video, I don't even know if I uploaded it yet, but if you didn't see the video, basically I took a ton of old tech stuff, like old phones and stuff, and went through them on a video to show off the old Android versions. So, you know, in my opinion, pretty cool stuff. Don't mind my hoodie getting caught. But today I was also like, you know what, I'm curious. All these phones need to get recycled somehow. How much do you think I'm going to be able to get at an Echo ATM for these phones, if anything? Because a lot of them are very obscure, very obsolete phones. The only one that we're not recycling is going to be my Microsoft phone, because I'm sorry, Windows is cool. And my iPhone 3 from 2008, because that has some peak gaming on it that you can't even get anymore. So without further ado, I'm going to factory reset everything, and we're going to get it ready to go. Alright, now we got everything packed away, ready to go, so we are gonna take this stuff over to Walmart tonight. I think I'm gonna be doing it with my brother, so that'll be pretty cool, because him and I are supposed to hang out tonight. So, I literally factory reset everything. That took way too long, and got the cameras packed up, so I'm gonna finish packing this stuff up, and yeah, we're gonna go hit the road. Oh yeah, we got the whip, we're about ready to go. We got the good old climate controls. I should turn up the heater. Why? Because it's cold outside. According to my car, it is 36 degrees outside, which, hey, you know what? I guess it could be worse. Man, the zoom does not work on this GoPro. Anyway, we're gonna go hit the road, get the brother, and we're gonna go have some fun. Alright guys, what's up? Just got done filling up the car. We're all nice and full, getting ready to head back for a day. Went to that Echo ATM, took some footage, and we managed to get, I think if I calculated it right, $19. So, you know, not a lot, but not too bad at the same time. And the phones get recycled, so that's a benefit to it. So, but yeah, nope, just had to share that update with you guys. This is the real outro of the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and the subscribe. We do random tech and random videos all the time. So anyway, y'all have a good day, and peace out, or I don't know, something like that, right?